am here and I am going to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's raining extremely hard here in Jacksonville, Florida, and I have decided that I'm just gonna eat my pretzels and come on live and do a story tale. Uh, just do that, and until this live gets perfected, I'm just going to keep on trying, whether it's me by myself or many people. So first, I just need to make sure that I'm not upside down, which I am not. Make sure I got my pretzels. I like the little thin ones. Make sure that the volume is up. Okay. All right. So come on in. Welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And we are now live. And I am going to try to get this situated. Hello, Kapogi. Hello and welcome. I'm trying to make sure. Hello. Hi. I told you I'm going to get this live thing. I'm going to figure it out. I am going to figure it out. And so I have decided that part of the problem with me trying to do lives is I'm keep trying to look and see what people saying, and I think I should just, hello, hi my dukes, make sure you guys like the live. I already liked it myself, so that's one. And it's 3 of us in here, so we should have 3 likes. And so I'm going to use live as a storytelling type of platform, and then when people come inside the room and want to say hello or whatever, that I'm fine, Kapogi, thanks for asking, that I would answer questions. If you have any questions for me or anything like that, I'll stop what I'm saying and then answer your questions. Hello, my dukes. Yes, I am fine. Make sure you like this video or whatever you call it, live stream. Make sure you click that like button. Okay, so I named this video Big Changes, Small Steps to Becoming a Better You, because it's 2022 and we all are trying to do better and be better than we were in 2021. And you know, I was thinking, most of us, I don't know, I usually just speak for myself. I know that in 2021, I went through a lot of stuff, a lot of ups and downs, and it just was a very trying year, emotionally, physically, financially, health-wise. It was really getting to be a lot, but I didn't let it, beat me down too much. I just did the regular. I did what I usually do. I get up each day, I do my very best, I pray, I meditate, I do all those things, but sometimes at the end of all of that, it's still ridiculously, sometimes it's still rough. You do all you can and it's still a rough day. So I have decided that in 2022, this is my lounge shirt because it's raining really hard here in Florida, and it's thunder and everything. The power went out, it came back on, it went boom like a surge, like the main street up here. So I'm up, so I'm just trying to, I try to use my time wisely. So anyway, so we're going to have big changes in 2022. And I'm speaking first person for myself. I don't know, maybe you guys have big changes planned for 2022. Some people call them resolutions or whatever. I just simply try to do better than I did the day before. So in this case, do better than I did in 2021. I'm drinking cranberry juice with ice. I like everything cold, and now it tastes watered down. But anyway, I don't want no coffee. I'm already up, and I have an appointment today, so I don't want to do a little bit too much. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So what we're trying to do is be better than we were in 2021, and that comes with a lot of sacrifice and a lot of things. Allow a lot of self-reflection first, because you have to admit the things that you did wrong. You have to admit all of the things that you could have did better in. And so you fix those changes, you fix your face, you get a better attitude, and you do better than you did. And that's all you can do. And that's what simply we're talking about today, how to be better than you were on the day before. So what I'm learning is that I am not eating properly. Now, I have to make better choices, and I'm going to take small steps in doing that. Part of the problem, I'm not making excuses, really I'm not. But part of my problem and the reason I eat the way I do is because I don't have any money. Okay, all right. It's because I'm on a fixed income, seriously. I'm on a fixed income, and I try to buy food that's going to make me eat every day. Let's say it's 30 days in a month. The average person is going to the grocery store just to buy food, and then they go back when they have to, then they go back. Well, I don't do that. I go weekly on the budget and what I have to spend for that particular week. And what happens is I usually, morph and change what I'm going to eat that week depending on how much money I have to buy food. And so many people wrote letters, many people had comments and was like, well, maybe you should apply for food stamps. And so I did videos in the past where I did, how to apply, which I did. And I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm not sure if anybody knows where that is, but I am in Jacksonville, Florida, and I applied. It's called, what is it called? Social services, family, and I don't know the exact name of it. But what happened was I applied for food stamps because I figure, they'll give them to me. I ain't got no money. I figure I ain't got, because of my disability and I'm on a fixed income, I just assumed they'll give me, a whole bunch of food stamps. And I'm not joking or anything. I'm dead serious. I really thought they were going to give me enough stamps for me to eat a month. So what happened was, and again, I'm not complaining, I'm just telling you my story. What happened was I filled out the paperwork, everything, and I was waiting and waiting to get a word, and I even called twice, and she was like, well, you just have to wait for a letter, whether you got approved or, disapproved. So anyway, I waited, I got this letter, and I had to read it twice because I thought I misread it. But when I read that letter, it said that I was approved. I was ecstatic. I was thanking God and everything. And I was so excited. And then I read on down, and it was a 2-0. So I thought it said $200. But in reality, it was $20. So I was approved for $20. Yes, $20 in food stamps. So I just recently got it too, as a matter of fact, because it takes a while to get your what they call a car. And in Florida, I don't know, I think I might have to take it off Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'm going to start back with my story. It's still counting down, so it must still be live. So it's just not showing up on the TV. So anyway, we're gonna have a couple technical difficulties. Like I said, it's raining pretty hard here in Florida. So anyway, so I got approved for the $20. So I was thinking, seriously, it's not really worth it. You have no idea how in-depth, that's the best way to put it, that application process was. She asked me all kind of questions, like they wanted to know how much money I had in the bank, how much money I had on me. Is anybody helping me? Okay. Is anybody bringing me food? And it was unbelievable. But, this is a time where You know, your pride and stuff is out of the way. You're doing whatever you got to do to make it. So I just did what I had to do. So again, I got approved for $20. Let's focus on that. So uh, with the $20, I bought, you know, beans, I bought rice, I bought bread, I bought eggs, I bought hot dogs, and bologna. That was it. I think that's it. Let me see, the beans, the eggs, the bread, hot dogs, bologna, the rice. The rice. Yeah, that's the basics. That's what I bought because I figured I could make rice with everything. The eggs could be breakfast, the bread and the eggs could make me French toast if I had to, or toast, boil some eggs, that type of thing. And so I did that, and then I bought 1 pack of lead quarters. That's it. That's it, because the pack of lead quarters was $10, and with tax, that's it. Nothing's $1 anymore. The dollar store is no longer the dollar. I don't know about where you at, but in Jacksonville, Florida, the Dollar Tree is now the dollar in whatever tree. Okay, it's not $1. So I went in there forgetting that, when I could have just went on to Winn-Dixie or to Harvey's or one of these stores here, and would have been, I actually would have been better off size wise. But it was already done. And remember, I don't have my own car, so I have to rely on public transit, Lyfts and Ubers, those type of things. So I was already locked in. But that's because of my mentality is always trying to do more than one thing at one spot. So I figured I'd go to Dollar Tree and I could get, you know, my other stuff like the bleach and stuff like that, thinking. But it's not $1 anymore. It's hard for me to comprehend that because it's the Dollar Tree. So anyway, that's what I spent my $20 on. So you're thinking, was it really worth it? And to me, I'm eating. So that is a lot of people would say it's a waste of time and that type of thing. I don't agree. And I'm going to tell you why that I don't agree. I'm eating some flat pretzels. I don't know. You know these little thin pretzels? I really love these. It's just a little snack. I don't want to eat anything too heavy. I'm going to have coffee at about 7. And my home health nurse is coming. I got to go to the store. I got to call and reserve my spot for tomorrow for blood work. But anyway, back to the $20. So many may think it's a waste of time, but I'm going to explain why I don't think it's a waste of time. I am 52 years old, and a lot of people know my testimony. A lot of you don't know what my testimony is, but I was homeless before. I've been hungry before. And so my thought process may be different than yours. You might think it's a waste of time to even fool with that $20 situation, but I say it's $20 worth of food that helps me to eat, and it's not a day I won't miss. So my goal when I go to the store, and my goal when I go out and be out and about, is simply to eat and to find a way to eat. So the name of this video is Big Changes, Small Steps to Becoming a Better You. So my steps, my changes I'm trying to make is to eat healthier, even though I'm on a budget. So that's a big thing. I'm more to incorporate more fruit, more vegetables, more lean, more fiber, things like that. All the things that I know already that I've been trying to do. I'm just going to be more mindful of it, because the still the main thing is to eat. So I can't, it's the way I was raised. I just can't get that out. You know, I have to eat. So obviously that's what the focus is, eating. So I'm going to type in hello to the people that's in here. I'm not sure who's in here. No, nobody's. I think you can hit the asterisk. What do you call that round thing? Okay. Welcome. I'm going to type in welcome. And then that's going to be it. I'm just going to type that in just to say welcome for whoever comes in, because we're going to just leave it like that and finish our storytelling. Again, the title of this video is Big Changes, Small Steps to Becoming a Better You. So if you have anything that you're trying to attain, anything that you're trying to achieve, this is the time to do it. It's the beginning of the year. It's a new day, a new chapter, and we're all trying to do better. So if you have some changes that you really want to make in your life, now is the time. Nobody's here to judge you. Nobody's going to, be critical of whatever your decisions, whatever you choose to do. Do it and do it with a smile. That's how I feel. So if you have anything that you're working towards, just keep working at it. Keep doing your best. That's all you can do. So I'm going to stay here on live in case new people come in and have questions for me. But the next thing I'm gonna talk about is financially, how you can make some changes, some small changes. And I have a funny story because I did a video about throwing your dollar bills in a jar. It's not a new challenge. It's been around forever. And people empty their pockets when they come in and they drop the dollar bills in the container. And that is supposed to, and then you post at the end of a couple of months, check out and see what your pocket, your pocket dollars, your pocket change, how much you accumulated. Well, what happened was I initially started it with, I had $4 and then I had 95 cents in change. So I started it with $4.95. And I'm like, well, that's what I got in my pocket. I'm not one to keep money in my pocket because I'm on a fixed income. So whatever I take out to do what I got to do, I do it and then keep the rest. So my son came over and he said, you got change for a 10 so I can give a tip? And I was like, you know what? I have a jar over there and it's got 4 singles and it's got 95 cents. And then I said, no, I put 2 more dollars in there. So I was like, it's $6.95. I said, what you got? He said, oh, I got a 10. So I'm thinking, he gonna just take the $6 out, use it, and then just drop the 10 in there. That's what I would have did, right? You know what he did? That joker got all the $6. He took the $6 to use as a tip and then leave the 10. Okay? What are you thinking? So my jar got 95 cents. He didn't take that. He didn't want to change. So he took the $6 though. So that joker is now empty. Okay? We can't do that challenge. I'd have to start all over, show you the empty container with the 95 cents. Maybe we can do a change challenge or something. The truth of the matter is those type of challenges, I really want to do them and that type of thing. And my younger self probably could have did it because I was working, I was going to school, in and out, going to different things with the kids, going to fast food restaurants and things like that, using the cash I got at hand. And that probably would have been very beneficial to me back in younger days. But now I don't have money in my pockets, so to speak. What I do is I'm on fixed income. So what I have at the beginning of the month has to get me all through the month. X, Y, Z got to be paid. The rent, the electric, whatever you got going on, you have to pay your bills. And then you left with whatever. I need money for Ubers, Lyfts, and those type of things. Well, all of those things are directly connected to your phone and connect it to, your bank. So if you're gonna take a Uber or Lyft or whatever and you order one, it automatically takes the money out of your account and that type of thing. So the change in the money is just gonna be spent. And it's not like I have a spending disorder or anything because I don't go anywhere. But you tend to spend more when you have the money on you. I go for walks, and I could go to the what you call those things, the gas station, and they have little things on the shelves and chips and donuts and slushies, and all that is walkable up the street. But I ain't trying to walk all that far. It's hard enough to get to the light, okay, or to the end of the corner. But it's not working for me. So those save challenges, I really tried it, but like I just said, I'm sure he'll put it back in there. Maybe he will, maybe he will, and maybe he won't. Hi, how are you today? Thank you for stopping by. But those saving challenges, I have just came to the realization they don't work because I just tried it, and for the first time, and I put money in a jar, and I really did. I really tried to do it. It just don't work for me. I don't know. Maybe it'll work for the next person, or somebody else who got, I don't know, lots of change in their pocket or something. I don't know. But like I told you before, I am on a fixed income and I pay my bills automatically and all that stuff come out. So I don't have like a lot of change in my pocket and all those things. I don't have that. So that don't works for me. And if you got a better solution, you tell me, but that's not going to help me. So I had to address that. That's why I was like, I'm making big changes. I'm finna try something new because I'm always open to new suggestions and new things. So that's why I said, it's raining here. I couldn't sleep. So I'm figuring out this live. So the last live video I did, it actually wasn't upside down. This one went out and came back in, and that's only because of the weather where I'm at. But I'm gonna get this live thing because it's so much easier than trying to do these videos, and I'm not a tech person. I'm not very good at the whole tech side of the situation, but I am starting a new computer class because I'm not a complainer. I'm a problem solver. So at this present time, I'm about to start a new computer class, and I'm going to get better on this computer thing. And it's not, for any other purpose for myself. I have to learn how to maneuver and get around on this computer thing. And so I'm thankful for my oldest son who pretty much got this all set up for me. He did all of my, what do you call it, the intro thing and thumbnails and all that stuff. He did all that, and he's very good at that. And so I just want to learn how to be better maneuvering around this computer, phone, and this whole type of thing, because before I got on YouTube, I had Facebook. Really, I don't have a personal Facebook account. What do you call that? A Facebook page. I think they call it a Facebook page where because I blogged. That's all I did. I blogged. I had a blog, and I just used to write because for years I used to just write, and just me and like 15 people who who followed me on my blog, that type of thing. But I journal. So basically, all I was posting was stuff that was in my journal. So I just enjoy journaling. So I started this YouTube situation when I got divorced because it was a very hard time for me. And I am, from all my years in the Navy, it was a hard thing for me admitting to failure or whatever the word is. I'm not even sure what the title is called. I just was at my lowest that I've ever been. So I decided that I was going to do better and be better. And I was going down what I call of the pit of despair. And all I was doing was laying on the couch and crying and grieving for a marriage that was over. And I think it's a natural thing when you get married and you just think you're going to be together forever. I was with my husband for half of my life. So that's all I know. We have 3 children together. So that's all I knew was my life, my job, my faith, my children, and my husband. And that's how I went every single day. So by the time that I was in the process, in the midst, and thrown into getting a divorce, I was at a point where I just couldn't, it was like it wasn't real. It wasn't real to me. It wasn't any type of reality. So I wasn't taking care of business. I wasn't taking care of business financially, emotionally, physically, or anything. So when I got myself up and got myself back together, I went to therapy as fast as I could because I just wasn't what I call with the living. I wasn't doing any of the things that I needed to do to be present and to be productive and to be a role model for my children. I was taking care of them in the best way I could. At the time, my oldest was living in Atlanta. He was gone. My daughter, as at the brink of the divorce, was about to start college, and the baby was in high school. So I still had people I needed to take care of. So I had to get myself together. And so therapy worked for me. So that's part of the steps that I'm saying that you can do better at. I still do therapy, but this YouTube channel for me is a form of therapy. And I'll get on here and I'll talk about whatever's going on in my life. Sometimes it resonates. Sometimes people are with it, you know. It might be 3 people, 5 people, whatever. And sometimes it's a lot of people who understood what I was trying to say. So the numbers a lot of the times don't mean a lot to me because it took me a long time. I think 2021 was like this. 2021 was like this. I realized that I was on my path to what they call monetization here on YouTube. And the subscribers and then the watch hours, and it's a balance of that because the watch hours and that type of thing. And you know, I tried family and all those things, and I just said, you know, if I do it, I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be me hustling. So that's what I did. I just made videos. I talked about what I knew of. At the very beginning, I was making videos trying to do what everybody else was doing, and I failed miserably because people can tell when you're on here on YouTube and you're trying to do your very best. People can tell if you're authentic or not. They can, I think so. I don't know. This is my personal opinion. And I know that I didn't know nothing about tech. I didn't know nothing about algorithm for YouTube and how to do this and how to do that. And all those videos was what I call a flop because I was talking about stuff that I didn't know. So now I talk about things that I know about, things that are happening in my life, and it works for me. So I hope it's resonating. I hope that it's touching people because this channel was started to inspire, encourage, and to try to enable myself to become as self-sufficient as I possibly could. So basically, that is it. These are going to be storytelling lives because if people come, they come. If they don't, that's just the way I'm going to do it because I was spending so much time trying to focus on, you know, my head was sideways, the whatever you call it, horizontal or whichever way the camera was supposed to be. And I was taken from it, trying to look at the computer and see how many people was in here and who I was talking to. And if somebody asked me a question, I was trying to do that. But the best thing to do with these lives is for one, me to become as comfortable as I can. This is only my second live without going upside down. So I'm on a mission to keep trying and that's part of the big changes. That's why I entitled this video Big Changes, because I'm trying to make changes to be as comfortable as I possible with the live so I can just focus on the live. I'm not a techie. I think that's what you call them, a techie. I'm a nerd though, but I don't, the technical stuff, I never was good with that. But the good news is that I'm about to take a basic computer class and I'm gonna learn how to do different things on the computer. So we're at the 30-minute mark, and I think that's enough. People start to get tired of hearing your voice. But I appreciate whoever came, whoever walked in today, whoever decided I'm going to click on and see what she's talking about. I appreciate you because I know that it's a vast amount of things to see and to do here on YouTube. I love it. I follow so many people on here it's a guy that builds stuff from scratch with pallets of wood. I absolutely love watching him. It's a couple of people on here that do mukbang. That's just the eating, and I never thought that I'd watch those type of videos. I absolutely love them. And pranks and different things. It depends on what's going on. And if I want to learn how to do something and somebody is tech savvy and they're doing it, I'll watch their videos in binge time until I figure out how to do it. So that's it. That's me. That's me, LaShawn. And this is who I am. And I appreciate you coming by. And what I do at the end of each video is I take a deep breath in and out. And it works for me because I believe in that. In and out. Good energy in, bad energy out. So I breathe in and breathe out at the end of every one of my videos. You don't have to do this. This is what I do. It clears my mind. It takes all my brain. Just went out again. It's going to do that. It's just the weather here in Jacksonville. So anyway, I thank you all for joining me here. If you haven't already, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I feel like I have to say that, even though it's only a couple of us in here. But most of the time, people come back later and view. So thank you so much for joining me here today. I appreciate you. And have a good day. Have a blessed day. And remember, God loves you, and so do I. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye-bye.